Um, I was going to, I started off the comment. I think your video is really powerful, incredibly powerful, and I really feel you and what you're going through and what you're sharing and things like that. And I thought, well, fuck it, it deserves a video response in order to try and get over what I want, response. You obviously, you're going through, I can see it, you're very upset, you're going through a very hard time with this job. You've already said that you were finding difficult with some of the people there, like showing disrespect. You're also getting it from the boss, so it's sort of like it's turning out bad, and you want to know whether to put up with that shit or get the fuck out. I would say get the fuck out. Yeah, don't put up with it. You have a choice, right? I'm really speaking with experience. I'm not coming on like granddaddy knows it all, but I did this really weird fucking trip in my life. I can't even dig it. It's beyond getting. It's just that, you can get into the most weirdest trips, man, and hells, and all of a sudden hell comes around you and you're in it. You don't know why, you're just in it. And part of the big why is because you're choosing it. You're choosing it. Anyway, I did this I worked in factories for nearly 10 years, in different factories, which was really hell. Sweatshops. And it's just unbelievable. I can't believe I did it. And it was really, at the time, it was the devil. What was that saying? Better the devil you know than the devil you don't know. That was part of it. And on one level I regret it. Another level, it kind of, if you want to suck some kind of meaning from it, I learned certain kind of strengths from it. You can learn shit from a lot of things. You can learn shit from being a crackhead. If you survive it, or prison. But it doesn't mean you have to do it. You can avoid that shit. Avoid it. And I would just say, partly learn, and partly I wish I could have fucking avoided it. Right, have my 20s back, because you need some more. I was in my 20s, I was doing all that. You're talking about the animal, right? And you start saying, should I give in to my animal, if I remember you rightly, and just do what the fuck I want and greed and things like this? The whole thing about animals, I've dropped a comment, but I can elaborate on what I mean. The whole, when people say, you hear about bad things people do to people, and they say they acted like a pack of animals, and animals this and animals that, and basically this is part and parcel of the total disrespect and loathing that the modern civilized mindset has for animals, and this goes way back. I know you get books and shit. If you can get this book called An Unnatural Order, The Roots of Our Destruction of Nature, it will really go into depth about this. And the author talks about misothery, he calls it. Misothery he means it as fear and loathing and total disrespect for animals. And not only are we abusing animals in millions in animal vivisection, which is basically torture and murder of animals, but a third of animals have gone extinct in our world, right? Maybe a third of animals. And then you've got the abattoir, domestication, breeding. Now they're thinking of genetic manipulation, already doing it. It's going to get worse. So, you know, I mean, they're under attack in every which way, right? And the important thing to understand is that this mindset is looking at us as animals. Because of their total disrespect for animals, they will then look at people they consider are close to the animals and then treat them, right, like animals. And then even deeper still, you've got the if you look in religious writings, philosophical ideas, you've got this idea pushed that you have this animal desires, this base animal instinctual thing that you must press down and suppress, right? Well, that is part and parcel with suppressing animals per se. You know, that what this does, this propaganda, it splits you off from what you are. We are animals. We are animal. You know, indigenous people look at animals as our relations. Yeah, the shaman, spiritual people will want to become animals. They respect them. They look at the movements and the amazing different worldviews that animals have. Right, but it's a civilized mindset that just wants to control everything, and it's just horror. So embrace. Oh god, I've gone right over fucking embrace your animal. Yeah, express yourself. This doesn't mean that you have to be a complete utter shit to people or self-destructive. You know what I mean? But you've got to respect how you're feeling. How you're feeling now is you're feeling. Get into it. You're upset. You're resentful about how the boss is treating you, about maybe how your workmates are treating you, and things like that. You can choose now not to have to put with that. Not to go. You can either go in. You can say, look, you know, can we talk? I'm not happy the way I'm being treated. I'm very upset. Blah blah blah. Or if they won't listen, then you go. But you have that power of choice. Always remember that. You have that power of choice.